the Indian and white men were at peace, a small band of renegade Indians were organized by unscrupulous white men. Pioneers coming west were murdered and their valuables stolen. These Indians traded stolen goods for the white man's whiskey. And as soon as they drank it, they wanted more. While the real criminals counted their profits and encouraged the Indians to more massacres, Americans were dying all along the frontier. And for no reason save the ruthless greed of a few white traders. And it doesn't seem to make much difference which way the wagon trains go into Canyon City. They've been attacked on all three routes, all within a 50-mile radius of Canyon City.
Well, what have the survivors said about the attacking Indians? I mean, do they know what tribe they're from?
No, they haven't been in war paint, but every one of the few survivors has reported that there were white men in every raiding band.
Doesn't sound like Indians on the warpath, does it? Looks more like an ordinary gang of thieves.
Yes, but they're not exactly ordinary. They're all murderers. The town of Canyon City is worried, too. Judge Harrison wrote that he's afraid the gang's next move will be to move in on the city itself.
Must be serious, Bob. If the old judge is scared, there's real trouble.
I feel the same way, Jake. The judge has appealed to us for help, and I wrote him we'd send you boys. How soon can you leave?
We're on our way, Marshal.
I hate to send you in alone, but I'm hoping you two can get at the bottom of this situation.
Well, we'll do our best, sir. Besides, having Jake along is like having a whole troop of cavalry.
Oh, shucks. Yeah, that's right.
Well, good luck to you, boys.
Thanks, Marshal.
Hello, dear.
You're home early today.
Yes, it's been very quiet in town, but I have a feeling it won't be for long. We got word that another wagon train had been raided by the Indians. No survivors. I wouldn't be surprised if they attacked Canyon City next.
They wouldn't dare do that. There aren't enough of them.
Well, no one knows exactly how many they are, or why they go on the warpath. A smoke signal. That means they're getting too close for safety. Get your things together, Mary Lou. I'm taking you into town right away. Tell Gray Eagle to get the horses together, load them up, and follow us. Gray Eagle! Where are you? Here, Judge. Gray Eagle right here. The Indians are on the warpath. Now listen, Gray Eagle. I want you to get the horses together and load them with everything they can carry. And what are you grinning at me like that for?
It was not necessary to leave, Judge. Smoke signal, not war signal. It is message from friends.
From friends? Whose friends? Not yours, I hope. Those murdering, drunken Indians that kill everybody they see? Why,
Not red men, Judge. White men scouts. He of the great bullwhip. He of the hairy face.
You mean Bob Foster and Jake Jones?
Really, are you sure?
Well, how'd they get here so fast?
He say, will arrive supper time with much hunger.
Well, then I better get some more food on the stove.
How in tarnation do you read those signals?
Old Indian trick, Judge.
Oh, the dead busted wind keeps blowing the smoke right in my face. Say, Bob, why don't you finish the message? I'm plumb wore out.
Haven't got time, Jake. Gotta finish shaving. I don't want to look like a tramp with these whiskers on my face. Of course, on some people, it might look good. I don't know any of those people.
Oh, a fine pal makes me do all that and insults me besides. If Ray Eagle can read that last one, we're going to have steak and potatoes for dinner. Supposed to have gone to school, can't even spell victuals.
Keep working, Jake. Tell him we'd like to have apple pie for dessert.
Apple pie?
We got a visitor in the rocks, and I don't want him to know that I see him.
We got a...
Don't do that. You want an arrow in your back, now keep working.
Sure.
I'm going to the stream for some water.
Where are you, you ambusher, you measly? Come on, shoot at me. I'd sooner have an arrow in me than choke to death. I'll show your head and I'll blow it plumb off in your head. Get him up.
When he comes to, I got a couple of questions to ask him.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's alive. You know, I think someone sent him out to get us, Jake.
Yeah? Well, what makes you think so?
Well, the judge wrote us that he thinks who's ever behind those Indians raids works out of Canyon City. And everybody knows that we're on our way there.
Well, this is better than we figured. Just as soon as he comes to, we'll make him tell us who sent him. Then we get the answer to a lot of things.
That's right. Well, I'm going on ahead. And when he wakes up, you make him talk. If he don't talk, shoot him.
Oh, sure. Well, he ain't no good to us dead. Well, what is it? It better be good.
Well, you know we'd never make him talk. So we'll let him stay there a while. When he comes to, we'll hightail it back to his boss.
I see. Then we follow him, huh?
Did you ever follow an Indian through the rocks?
Yeah, sure. It just can't be done. Now, where are we?
So let him go back to his boss. And when he finds out we're here, maybe he'll try to get us himself next time. And the sooner the better.
The sooner... What?
I'm sorry you had to wait. Here you are, Red Fox, Mrs. Strongbow. And here's one for you. Now, if you take those over to the store, the man will give you flour, beans, and corn. That's right. Mrs. Strongbow, why, you're looking fine today. Well, you arrived just in time. I was just going to close up. What happened to your chin?
I thought I told you to stay out on the rocks till those two lawmen came through. What are you doing here?
2 men come.
Well, did you get them?
No, they ride too fast.
Rode too fast, eh? Looks to me like Foster was a little too tough for you. Or where did you get that bump on your jaw?
You got whiskey for Long Knife?
You got money to pay for it?
But, Sheriff, you promised me whiskey.
Yeah, if you got the 2 marshals the judge sent for, but you didn't. Where did they go?
Don't know.
If I got you whiskey, you'd know then, wouldn't you?
To Judge's Ranch. Send smoke signal to Gray Eagle.
Yeah, they'd figure to go there. I think a couple of the boys will pay the ranch a visit tonight.
But, Sheriff, you
Not
promised...
so loud, you fool. You'll be at the shack tonight. Get one of your braves from the hills, and don't forget to bring the corn, too. I'll give you whiskey. There.
And there doesn't seem to be anything we can do about it. Somebody is giving whiskey to the Indians, which, as you know, is a federal offense. The Indians keep killing the settlers and robbing them to buy more whiskey. It's a vicious circle, and no one knows where it's going to end.
Well, what makes you feel that the renegades are working out of Canyon City?
Well, you see, Canyon City is practically the gateway to the frontier now. It's the last chance the wagon trains have to get supplies before they cross into the Rockies. And all the settlers, whether they come from north, south, or east, figure on making a stop here. Now, the Indians know that. So they do their ambushing between Canyon City and the free routes leading into it. They must be getting their whiskey from around here, because there isn't another town within 100 miles.
Gray Eagle, my friend, what do you think about all this?
Bad medicine, bad Indians, disgrace to all red men. Gray Eagle would like to help you. He can still ride and shoot good, Sergeant Whiskers.
Sergeant Whiskers? Where on earth did you get that name, Jake?
That's what they used to call me when I was in the cavalry. Gray Eagle and me were soldiers together, wasn't we?
Yeah.
Yes, sirree. Of course, my whiskers, they was black then. I remember one of them fresh young lieutenants wanted me to shave them off. You know what I told him? I said to him, son, when you've been soldiering as long as I have, then maybe I'll take your advice.
How about the saloon?
I didn't say nothing about a saloon at all, but talking of saloons when I was a sergeant, if I ever caught one of my men drinking, why, I'd put him...
Oh, I'm talking about the saloon in Canyon City. Do you think that's where the liquor's coming from?
No, I'm sure it isn't. I've checked every shipment coming in and kept a record of all the whiskey sold. The owner is a very trustworthy man. No, the whiskey the Indians are getting isn't coming out of that saloon. It's coming from somewhere else.
Well, that's one of the things we're going to find out. Right now, I think we better get to bed so we can get an early start tomorrow morning. Come on, Sarge. And thank you for a lovely dinner, Mary Lou.
Oh, you're welcome, Bob.
Yeah, thanks very much, ma'am. That's the best victuals I've had since about, well, I guess the spring of 80. That was the year of the big winter campaign. General Smith, he says, just a minute. General Smith, he says to me, Jake, I'm in trouble. I want just a minute. I want your advice, see? So I just, no, just a minute. I'm your, what? Doggone it.
Well, old timer, we better turn in.
Did I ever tell you about the time that Gray Eagle took me into the Apache stronghold to meet Geronimo?
Ah, you told me that last week.
Oh, no, I didn't. Because I never saw Geronimo in all my life. You just don't want to listen to me anymore, that's what. Here I get years of wisdom and experience behind me, and you just don't want to listen. Now, that's all right. If that's the way you think about an old sidekick, I'll pack up my stuff. I don't want no more part of you.
Come in. Oh, Gray Eagle. Come on in.
Miss Mary asked Gray Eagle to come see if you're happy here. Something you like, tell me.
Well, thank you, Gray Eagle. But we've been on the road so long that this bunkhouse looks like the Grand Hotel. We couldn't ask for anything more.
Well, except you might wake me up at sunrise or with a couple of boiled eggs, a stack of flapjacks, some homemade bread and jam, and, a pot of hot coffee, and, a Havana cigar.
Sorry, no cigar. Can do with peace pipe.
Well, who's doing the kidding, him or me,
Now, you tell Mary Lou that we don't need a thing.
Something else in your mind, old scout?
What Gray Eagle say in the house, he would like to help. He mean not all Indians bad like Long Knife, some good like Gray Eagle.
Say, maybe you could do us some good at that.
Me go among my people. Tell them not to listen to makers and drinkers of whiskey.
Hey, maybe you could find out where this fire water's made.
Me try.
Thank you, Gray Eagle.
Thanks, old scout. Great fella.
Yes, some mighty fine people in this country, Jake.
You betcha.
So Gray Eagle comes to town to visit his cousins. So what? He doesn't scare me.
He has been a white man for many years. He comes to spy on his people.
I kind of side with Long Knife. Something ought to be done with Gray Eagle. If he ever finds out that whiskey's made here.
Maybe you're right. What are you going to do about shutting up this Indian?
How much pay? Small bottle. Big job. No.
That's just a starter. You do this job right, you get the marshal, his deputy, and throw in Gray Eagle, and you'll have all the whiskey you can drink. Smokey, you go along with him. By the time you get there, they both ought to be asleep in the bunkhouse. The rest is up to you.
All right. Come on, let's go.
What's your trouble?
I think we got some company.
Company? What? What do you...
I think I winged him, but it looks like this is a dead Indian.
Sure does. Say, you think that shot was meant for him or for us?
Oh, I don't know. But anyway, we're not going to get any information out of this one. Or maybe we will.
Say, since when did you drink that stuff?
Since never. But I know how the stuff smells. Here, you see what it is.
Well, liquor. Moonshine, that's what it is.
That's what I thought. Well, now maybe we're getting somewhere. All we got to do is find out who makes it and where.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, I thought we was hunting Injuns. Now we're hunting moonshiners. I heard the shot.
Oh, you got one of them, eh? Good. We didn't shoot him. The shot from the outside got him.
Yeah, and I'd have got 'em all, Judge, if it hadn't been so dark. Now, you know I ain't one to brag, Judge, but doggone. Yeah, kind of dressed kind of fast. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse.
I don't know him. Never saw him before. He isn't one of our Indians.
Well, I didn't think so. He wasn't alone, though, Mr. Welch. There was another Indian with him. A big fellow. Had a lump on his chin from a fight that we had. Any of your Indians been scarred up recently?
Well, that sounds like Long Knife. I remember when he came in for his rations yesterday, he had a lump on his chin. But I can't believe that he's got...
Good morning, Judge.
Oh.
Howdy, Welch. What is it?
Sheriff, I'm glad you're here. Do you know this man?
No. Where'd he come from?
Marshal Foster just brought him in. Oh, Marshal, this is Sheriff Conger.
Howdy, Sheriff.
And this is Deputy Marshal Jones.
Howdy, Sheriff.
Where was this Indian found?
On the judge's ranch, Sheriff. He was killed in a fight with Jake and myself. A white man and another Indian was with him.
The Indian answers the description of Long Knife.
Yes, but I can't believe that he's gone bad on us. Sheriff, you had any trouble with him lately?
No, I haven't seen him. Besides, he's your problem, Welch. If you can't handle your Indians, the government better send somebody that can. I've got my hands full with this town without worrying about your savages. And as for you, Marshal, I don't know why you're here and I don't care. Just remember, I'm Sheriff of Canyon City, and nobody interferes with me. Understand?
Perfectly. And thanks for your cooperation, Sheriff. Nice fella, huh, Jake?
A real gentleman.
Now you can see what I'm up against. I can't tell you how glad I am that you're here, Marshal. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know.
Well, just keep on the lookout for Long Knife. If you see him, let me know.
I will.
What's so funny?
All right, Jake, come on. We got work to do. This ain't no time for romance.
Romance?
Smokey got winged in the arm. He won't be any good to us for a long time.
That's fine. Just great. With that wagon train only 2 days off and us needing every man we've got.
Yeah. Say, how about the whiskey? You know, we're practically out of it.
Don't worry about that. The boss is distilling a new batch tonight. Now listen, I've got an idea how we can get Bob Foster and that silly-looking deputy of his out of our hair permanently. Now this is what I want you to do. As soon as you can, you and Long Knife go out to the judge's ranch.
Me no.
Remember, no noise.
Gray Eagle! Gray Eagle!
Yes, Miss Mary. Me at bunkhouse.
I'm going to need some more wood for the baking. Could you get me an armload when you have a chance?
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
All right, let's go.
Bob, I got a funny feeling. You know, maybe what I need is, well, some...
Yeah, I know a pound of bacon and a dozen eggs.
Well, no, that wouldn't...
Sorry, Judge, but he's dead.
Dead?
Mary Lou.
Where's Mary Lou?
You go that way, I'll go this.
Yeah.
Mary! Mary Lou!
No sign of her.
She's gone. They've kidnapped her. Well, they can't have gone far. They must be in those hills. We're going after them. I'm going with you. No, Judge. You go in town and get the sheriff. Pick up our trail and follow us. Be along any time now. We left a big enough trail for them. We get around that big rock, let them have it. I'll take Buster, you take the old geezer with the whiskers.
No, me take man with whip.
Okay, only don't miss. Remember, a rifle's different from a bow and arrow.
I'll get you to the doc right away. Doctor.
Don't worry, I'm not hit. Now listen.
Now, wait a minute. You mean you ain't, you mean you've been fooling me? Oh, you shouldn't worry me that way.
Well, I'm going to worry you a lot more if you don't shut up and listen. Now get on that horse and get out of here. Make a lot of noise. Act like you're trying to get away.
Get away. I ain't never run away from nobody, and I ain't...
Now come on, get out of here. Hurry up and shut up. We can catch him. We'll come back for the girl later.
Yeah.
time, fellas. We gotta hurry.
My daughter, is she all right? Did you find her?
Yeah, I guess so. We was too busy fighting. I went after the engine. Bob, he's back there tangling with the renegade.
Come on, Sheriff. You've got no time to lose.
Come on.
You all right, Mary Lou?
Yes, thanks.
Well, we better get you back to the ranch. Your dad will be glad to know you're safe.
That's right.
Hey, here comes your father and uncle with Jake and the sheriff.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Just an idea, that's all. Uh-huh. Maybe you can help me.
Maybe.
Listen, here's what I want you to do.
There's something wrong.
Mary Lou, thank goodness you're all right. What happened to Bob?
He and one of the men who kidnapped me shot it out. They're both dead.
Dead? Maybe if I'd have stayed with him,
Did you say that Foster killed one of the kidnappers? Where is he?
Back there. Dad, let's take Bob home and bury him on the ranch.
all right, dear.
I'll explain later. Don't take it so hard, old-timer. He deserved to get shot.
What do you mean you deserved it? Why, for 2 pins, I'd... Jumping Jehoshaphat. That's the second time you've been playing tricks on me. What's the idea?
Oh, now, wait a minute. I didn't play any tricks on you. I wanted that sheriff to think I was dead.
That still ain't no reason... the sheriff, what for?
Oh, just a hunch. But I have a feeling he knows a lot more about those Indian raids than he's willing to admit. Why, no honest sheriff would go out of his way to be so ornery to a United States Marshal as he was.
You get the doggonest hunches. But I wish you'd stop playing dead. Do you want to turn my whiskers white like Santa Claus's?
Why, it might give you a little dignity. Now, things are going to start popping around here pretty soon now, and we're not going to let that sheriff out of our sight. Come on.
Would you please? You make me nervous. Would you just go away? That's all I'm asking.
She likes you, Jake. Mrs. Strongbow's a widow, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if she'd like a new husband.
Oh, quit kidding, Mr. Walsh. I ain't no mood for jokes.
I'm not fooling, Jake. I wouldn't... Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I just heard about your friend's death. Kanawich. That's Camus.
Yeah, finally got Bob. Oh, well, like I say, you can't live forever, you know. I always told him to be more careful, but you know, Bob, always in there where the lead plums are falling thickest.
A brave man indeed. The West has suffered a great loss.
Excuse me, Mr. Welch. Fellow I'm waiting for. Hi, Sheriff. Gonna out to look for that Injun, the one that shot at me and my pal Bob?
I'll go about finding him in my own way.
I want to help you catch that critter, Sheriff, and bring him to justice. No one ever said Jake Jones wouldn't try to avenge a friend.
I know how you feel, old-timer. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's just what I was going to do. Look for Long Knife up in the rocks. But it's rugged country.
Country don't come too rugged for me. Let's go, Sheriff.
All right, you can come along if you want. But don't blame me if you get an arrow in your back.
Oh, don't worry about me. I can handle them Injuns. Let's go, Sheriff. Come on.
Hey, are you coming or not?
Yeah, here it comes.
What are you afraid of?
Afraid, you say? Who, me? Why, Sheriff, when I was campaigning with General...
Never mind. You wait right here. I want to look around up ahead. I'll be back.
Wait here, honest, Sheriff. I
What's
want
the
to
matter?
go...
You afraid to be left alone?
No, but I'll stay.
I thought it was you.
The stuff ready yet?
Not quite. The boss was here most of the night. All we got to do now is wait till the stuff drips through. We'll have nearly 20 gallons.
Good. I'll help you bottle it as soon as I take care of a little matter. That sidekick of Foster's come out with me.
Where is he?
Don't worry about it. I'll have the Indian take care of him. He's coming down now.
You want something?
Take care of that old monkey with the whiskers. I told him to wait for me down on the trail. And don't use this. I don't want any noise around here at all. Use your bow.
You got whiskey?
Go on, get going. I'll give you whiskey when you get back. Now go on. Pretty simple, isn't it, Smokey? We give the Indians whiskey. Just enough to make them unhappy over the way the whites are treating them. They go out and knock over a wagon train for money and goods to buy more whiskey. They even give us their government corn to make it with. What a setup.
It sure is.
Not bad. The boss hasn't lost his touch at all.
Yeah, how about a bigger sample?
Not a bad idea. We might as well relax while we're waiting for Long Knife to take care of that old geezer.
Sure.
Hey, that sounded like a shot to me.
Now, you're imagining things. Have another drink.
What in tarnation? Get him up. Get him up. I swear. Get him.
You ought to know better than go to sleep like that.
I wasn't asleep. I was just kind of resting my eyes, and I was asleep.
You almost woke up in another world. Here.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks very much.
Come on, Sleepy. We got work to do.
Well, that worries me. You don't suppose that old goat got the drop on Long Knife, do you?
Listen, if it'll make you feel any better, I'll go out and see. If Long Knife didn't get him, I will.
Don't move.
What are you doing here? You're dead. Don't you believe in ghosts?
Tie him up. Let him rest a while in the bushes.
Lay down there. You're no good on rape. Old cat, Oh, Sheriff, your troubles are over. That measly Injun tried to dry gulch me, but he didn't catch me napping, no siree.
So that was your shot I heard, huh?
Yep, One Shot Jones, you call me. If you want to find a dead Injun, go back in the trailer wedge.
Where's Smokey?
Smokey? Smokey who?
I'll give you about 3 seconds to tell me what you did with him.
Well,
If you don't talk, I'll blow your head off. 1,
now,
2,
And 3.
Foster. I thought you...
Sheriff Conger, you're under arrest.
You've got nothing on me.
Oh, no? Just moonshining, murder, giving whiskey to Indians, and a few other little things.
You can't prove any of those things. And you wouldn't talk that way if you didn't have that gun.
You're a murderer, Conger. And you're gonna hang for it. But first, I got a score to settle for Gray Eagle. Got enough?
what took you so long?
Get in there, I want to talk to you. Well, looks like the end of the trail, Sheriff.
Looky. Enough of that stuff to take a bath in.
When did you start bathing?
Can you up? Huh?
All right, when's the next raid scheduled for? I said, when's the next raid?
All right, I'll tell you.
When is it?
The Indians are supposed to leave from here at sundown. In about an hour.
How many of them are there?
Just a few Indians.
That sounds about right. Just a few Indians, this skunk, and a few more like him. A bunch like that could surprise a wagon train at night very easily.
Well, let me shoot him a little round
Hey, you're not gonna...
The Indians come here first for the whiskey, don't they?
Yeah.
We'll wait for them. In the meantime, you can write out a full confession and sign it. Here.
But just a minute. There's a few things I know about this setup that you don't. I'm not the brains of the outfit.
Who is?
If I tell you, will I get off easy?
I doubt it. You're going to hang, Conger. There's no way out of it.
Well, I'm not going to swing and let him get off free. This was all his idea from the start. I'll see that he hangs right alongside me.
Well, you can count on that. Now, who is it?
Well, I'll tell you.
Come out with your hands up, Foster. We've got you surrounded.
Must be up to something.
Yeah. Look. Smoke.
I'll say it was. That's pure alcohol. If that catches a fire, we'll be roasted alive.
I got him. There can't be many left out there.
Keep firing, Jake. Keep me covered. I'm going out after him.
Yeah, well, don't be too long. I don't want to be well done. It's Bob. What?
Come on out, Jake. It's all over with. Mr. Welch. So I finally caught up with you, huh?
Was I glad to get out of that place. And you know something? Doggone if it ain't Mr. Welch.
Yes, Mr. Welch. Renegade and murderer.
Nice work, Bob. Nice work.
All right, you. Get on your way.
Welch, what do you know?
I can't tell you how much we owe the both of you. You've cleaned up as bad a gang of thieves and murderers as I've ever seen in the West. From now on, settlers should be able to cross the country in safety. Thanks to you boys.
Well, I'm glad it worked out that way. So long, Judge. Goodbye, Mary Lou.
Goodbye, Bob. Thanks a lot.
Oh, don't mention it. Least we could do for the best cook I ever did see.
Hey, Jake, here comes your girlfriend. Now, isn't that nice? She brought you a going-away present.
Thank you, Mr. Strongbow. Thank you very much.
Well, aren't you going to open it up?
In front of everybody, I just...
Oh, come on, it might be a baked apple pie.
Apple pie? Maybe some cheese with it and...